I don't know that there needs to be some kind of ritual. I don't know. I'll leave the whole Catholic debate up for another time in a different episode or something. But that's just freaky stuff. I have encountered some weird stuff like that in my own life, as far as demon-possessed individuals. At a church that I used to go to, a man came in and claimed to be demon-possessed, and he knew some things about people that there's no way he could have known. He even knew who I was, and I'd never seen the guy before in my life. So, I don't know. Given that experience, I've never seen anything like somebody crawling up a wall backwards. I mean, that sounds like some stuff straight out of that movie, The Conjuring. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie. It's an excellent movie. Christians should watch it, and watch it with unbelievers especially, and just talk about it together. It's a great film to engage in some serious discussions. It's along the lines of The Exorcism of Emily Rose. That's another good movie for Christians to have and to do some good conversations. But that really is just strange. I've never seen anything manifest like that before, but I have seen people who were oppressed and controlled by a demon, and it is some scary stuff. It wasn't something that I ever care to see again, and hopefully in my experience I never will. So, like I said, I believe that this lady's telling the truth. I do. There are a lot of people who think that she's crazy and just making this stuff up, and believe it or not, most of the doubt is coming from Christians. I find this hard to believe. The reason I find this hard to believe is because as Christians, we believe in God. We believe in Satan. We believe in demons. Why would we believe for a second that demons suddenly stop doing what they do best, which is ruining people's lives, tempting people to sin, doing these things and working through evil people just because it's modern day? It sounds like disbelief in the Bible. It doesn't sound biblical. It doesn't sound godly. I think that we oftentimes as Christians underestimate our enemy and underestimate the forces of darkness in the world. Now, that being said, I have to be honest. 99.9% of the time, we don't need demonic help to be evil, wicked people. We are sinful and rotten to the core as is. We don't need, an extra spirit pushing us that direction too hard. We're already kind of with a natural proclivity toward evil. Well, not kind of, we are. It's the way we're born. It's what the Bible says. It's what I believe. So, that being said, why would it be such a stretch, though, to imagine or to take these people seriously and believe that this is actual demon possession? I don't know. It's a strange story with a lot of weird things going on. I know that I think it was Glenn Beck who is sending people from the Blaze to further investigate the incidences that occurred in this house to try to find out, is this authentic or is this someone just, trying to get money? I sincerely hope that this wouldn't be someone just trying to get money, because this is a horrible thing to do. You're messing with people's, life by using your faith in such a twisted way. You're making it more difficult for Christians to share the gospel with unbelievers by making a farce like this, if it's not true. So in some ways I'm hoping it's absolutely true, Time will tell whether or not this lady was crazy or, whether it was the real deal. I don't know, To me, like I said, I feel like she's telling the truth. So, it's a scary thing, but real life tends to be scary. So, I guess we will find out here soon, I'm sure, because I don't think this story is going to go away, not with the level of attention it's got now, and especially not with so many high-profile people bearing witness to this lady's testimony and truth here, she's telling the truth, we saw the stuff ourselves. So, who knows, man, all kinds of freaky stuff. Well, that was really, all I had to cover with that story, because it was just, It was just so scary, freaky stuff. Like, I'm sitting alone right now in my house. My wife and kids are gone to the grocery store, and I'm in the dungeon, which is what I call my basement office. Sometimes I call it the Bat Cave. So, it's like I'm in a basement, which already has a ton of freaky sounds, right? And I'm by myself in the house. So, just talking about this subject makes my skin crawl, and now I'm all paranoid thinking I'm hearing crap everywhere. So, yeah, pretty crazy. Alright, that's enough of all that crap. Let's change the subject to something a little more pleasant. So, who out there saw the promos for the trailers for both the Captain America movie and the new Amazing Spider-Man movie? Hopefully a lot of you. And hopefully a lot of you went and watched the full trailer at the websites, because it is awesome. Both movies had great trailers. Outstanding material. I am so stoked for this new Captain America movie. I'm a huge Captain America fan. I'm so excited to see him get the attention he deserves and kind of be brought back out of the shadows, because he was like the original Marvel character back when Marvel was Timely Comics. So I was like super excited to see him coming back into the limelight and seeing him being given a treatment as a serious character. This trailer featured, the new trailer featured a lot more footage of the Winter Soldier, which is awesome. I think this is one of the greatest villains, much better than the Red Skull for Captain America, because essentially, the Winter Soldier is everything that Captain America is, only evil. And what makes the thing even better, and this is a spoiler alert for all those of you who are not comic book fans and who have no idea who the Winter Soldier is, I'm sorry. You may want to shut this podcast off now. Bucky from the first movie, Cap's best friend, the one who fell off the train and everybody thought was dead, he's the Winter Soldier. He was found by the Russians, brainwashed, put back together, and made into a super soldier who's actually faster and stronger than good old Cap. So it is going to be awesome to see how these two fight it through, and it's just going to be sweet. Add to that they have put in the Falcon in this movie, and it's just like awesome. So I'm pretty sure that Falcon is going to be in the next Avengers movie, which is awesome. So looking forward to seeing that. There was a lot of good extra footage this time, a lot of action scenes. I mean, the movie is really going to be cool. I'm looking forward to it. The Spider-Man trailer, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, second trailer, 3 minutes long, freaking awesome. Some great new material that we haven't seen yet, stuff that's really getting me excited. I feel like the first movie moved a little slow, and like when it came to Peter Parker, there was some things missing from his character. There was some humor, but it was kind of cheesy and it wasn't really funny. Peter Parker's kind of a smart aleck, especially when he's Spider-Man. Peter Parker himself's kind of shy, but Spider-Man is very charismatic, very witty, jokes a lot, very sarcastic, because that's everything Peter wants to be. He's got that confidence as Spider-Man that he doesn't always have as Peter Parker. So a lot of that came through in this trailer. There's a lot of the joking around. I think that the writing is better this time around. I think they get and grasp the character much better. And I think that Andrew Garfield is doing a phenomenal job as Peter Parker. Much better than Tobey, I'm a whiny butt Maguire. Gosh, I like those movies at first, but then as I got older, I'm like, this is ridiculous. Spider-Man's not supposed to spend all his time crying like a baby and whining over everything. Why can't I have what I want? Blah, 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 like he's some martyr or something. Get over yourself, man. I like that this Peter Parker, just like the Peter Parker from the Amazing Spider-Man comic books, loves being Spider-Man. So I think that stuff comes across well. There's lots of good jokes, lots of good dialogue. We see that Max, who becomes Electro, is actually an obsessed fan of Spider-Man, and what sends dude to the dark side after becoming Electro is Spider-Man didn't remember who he was, really. So that is a really cool take on it. I think it's going to be a great movie. I'm looking forward to seeing it. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for today's show. I will be back on Wednesday with another 2 episodes. Technically, it's just one broken in half. Other than that, that's all I got. Hope you guys have a great start to your week. Keep it frosty, y'all. I'm out. Peace.